Yo, it's Metro. Today we're gonna dominate Jasmine, because she's easy as hell. It's definitely the easiest one, guys. Another Crystal Kaizo guide, but it doesn't really feel much like a guide here, just a speed check, alright, as is in the vanilla game. There's really no challenge to it. The steel type is extremely weak, but we will talk about a few things that you kind of need to check off the list in order to beat it easily. As you see there, all the steel type Pokemon have a quick claw. Alright, the Steelix especially is bad. Scyther, not that big of a deal. He's fast anyway, and he doesn't hit very hard for the strategy I'm using. Basically, if 2 out of 3 of them get a quick claw proc, you're dead. But if the Steelix gets the quick claw proc, you're also dead. So it's like a checklist there. If he hits you, you die. He hits very, very hard no matter what he uses. As he's really slow, so as long as he doesn't get the quick claw proc, then it's a joke. And it's literally the whole battle. Porygon 2 is her hardest Pokemon. It's not even a steel type, and I just easily outmaneuver it with a speedy Gengar. Once again, a speed check. The Pokemon is a complete pain in the ass. It's like, let's add a little Kaizo to this mashup here. They basically just put something completely irrelevant to steel type in just to make the gym slightly challenging, guys. So you should have no trouble with this one if you follow the strategy. I would definitely recommend taking out the Porygon 2 like this because, first of all, this is the game. The tools have been given to you. And second of all, it is a real monster pain. Like, there's no real purpose in it being this stupid. But you'll easily take it out like if you do what I show you. So I think that's everything, man. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So you see the team here, guys. Nothing special, man. I intentionally keep them low level to accentuate this point. This is the easiest gym in the video game, but the game is about to get a lot more difficult, so keep that in perspective. I'm literally doing just what you would do against the steel type or whatever matchup it is. They are very, very weak to fire, mostly because they have very low special defense, all right, and especially in Gen 2, since all fire moves are special, they are going to get annihilated, right? She does start with an Ampharos. This is tricky by her standards, easy by every other gym leader standards. A 75 Nidoking comes so close to one-shotting it that if I just leveled probably 2 more times, it would easily one-shot it. But like I said, I just do this for the accentuation of the point. You're going to get a lot of heals. You're going to get 3 heals in here, and that's that. Fire Punch, even if it burns and crits, you're still not going to die. The big thing, though, that happened to me was, yeah, I get crit against, and then for some reason I don't get what I need out of that. So it doesn't matter, though. It's easily, if you were actually level 80 on this Pokemon, I would one-shot it. So there's nothing to even talk about here. It's just a very basic electric type, good for the gen, but not what you'd expect from Crystal Kaizo. There's only really one challenge in the entire gym battle, and that's the Porygon 2. But obviously, Ampharos is kind of bulky, kind of got a lot of health. You know, not very great defense, but does have a lot of health. So you have to kind of keep that in mind if you're going to try to one-shot it. You don't even need to, though. Like I said, it does almost no damage. So as long as you're going matchup for matchup, I'm so underleveled, it's unbelievable. Usually I'm the same level, if not, 1 or 2 lower, but this time I am 8 lower, so and that's 83, I think, across the board. So should be a pretty easy kill no matter what you guys are up to. Now, this is always your second Pokemon, so things are a little bit different here. Usually the last Pokemon in the gym is the hard one, the one that you want to take out with these Kaizo strats, the explosion strats, or the Wobbuffet strats. But since it's the second Pokemon, it seems reliably second as well. I don't know what's causing that, but there is some variance in what she sends out, but it's almost always the second. At least every time I've done it, it's the second Pokemon. So I choose Gengar there. It seems easy, but you do have to meet a speed equivalent. I think I have 180 speed. I don't know exactly how much you need against Porygon 2, but just for reference, my Charizard has 172 speed, and my Gengar has 180 speed, I'm pretty sure. So this is a speed check. Like, literally, if you can outspeed these Pokemon, you will slaughter them. They will get slaughtered, even this much lower. So what you're saying here, guys, this is important, okay? When you explode like that, when you do that on the second Pokemon, you have to put something in, because it doesn't tell you what it's playing at. So this is a fodder Pokemon. I do damage, but I don't need to do damage. Obviously, SCIZOR is going to get one shot by a fire move, 4 times effective, very weak special defense, so there's no question about that. But I potentially bait out the RNG of a Quick Claw proc. It doesn't even matter. That's obviously not how RNG works, but it doesn't matter. You just need to send something in that you could afford to die, because, like I said earlier, SCIZOR may not always come out. If I would put Charizard in 100% of the time and just go for the one shot, but yeah, it doesn't always work that way. So that time we do eat the Quick Claw proc there. So you'll see, you know, oh no, actually I missed. That's what it was. Yeah, I just realized now. I missed. So that's the equivalent of the Quick Claw proc, and it still doesn't even one-shot me. So like I said, you'd have to get 2 Quick Claw procs, one from SCIZOR and one from Skarmory. If you did, your Charizard would die. Your fire type would die. Unless, you know, maybe he's really soft, maybe he's really weak, but even at only 76, I still survive a Double Edge easily, which that Pokemon should definitely be hitting me hard with Double Edge. So yeah, that just keep an eye on the Quick Claw. It's the only real complication of the battle. Now, Slowbro, complete joke Pokemon once again. Water Psychic doesn't mean anything. I could easily eat this thing up with any strong 2 times weakness stab move. I go with Executor because I like him. I've never used him before in any game. I'm really excited about how strong he is in Crystal Kaizo, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to heal up, like when you actually take damage. He's got some status moves there, but you know, as you saw on the sheet at the start of the video, there's nothing really to worry about as long as you're fast. If you're continually slower than every one of these Pokemon, you're not going to be able to beat this gym. This is Crystal Kaizo. It's not the original Crystal. These things are going to crush you if they actually hit you, especially with moves that are strong against you. So just be mindful of that. But as long as you follow the basic tenement of Pokemon, I don't think you're going to have any trouble with this, man. I'm really disappointed with how easy this one is. I saw a lot of people get stuck on it, but I think it's, you know, simply because they don't care to have multiple move pools, multiple teams. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much everything. Just to reiterate, the Skarmory can Quick Claw, the Steelix can Quick Claw. They do not in this video. If they do, you're probably going to die from at least one of them, if not 2 of them, especially Steelix. I send out Charizard, so Steelix would one-shot the Charizard. You could also go with a water type if you want, but like I said, either way, all 3 of these steel Pokemon have very weak special defense and are, of course, weak to fire. So it's a very good, even the Steelix weak to fire, so I dispatched it without any concern. I was also considering, I had the Slowbro on the team, but I do beat this with 4 Pokemon, obviously. I was trying to do it with 4, but I kept, every time I tried it, got a little too cocky, and then I'd get the Quick Claw from Steelix. Like, it was without fail, so no point in risking it. Obviously, you can beat the battle no matter how you want to do it, but as long as Steelix does not do damage, I don't think you're ever going to have trouble killing this thing. So that's pretty much everything. Now, the game is definitely going to get a lot harder from here on out. I'm very, very, very excited about this. I hear the Rocket stuff is insanely difficult, and obviously the Elite Four and Claire are crazy. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions about this, the game, or the battle, or anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, hope to see you guys in the next video.